Hello trail dogs, and on this episode of YouTube's most seldom seen mountain biking channel, I'm wearing green. Why is he wearing green? You probably aren't asking yourselves. Well, I'll tell you, even if you weren't asking yourselves, I'm wearing green as an homage to the hell which is the Swedish countryside. Yes, the absolute terror which we call woodland. Yes, on this episode, Sophie and I brave the Swedish woodlands to bring you what is a pretty beautiful video. My name is Gary. Welcome to One by Bikes. Right then.
Slightly chilly day in Sövde.
Yeah.
Sövde.
Sorry. Hello, trail dogs. We are in, where are we?
Sövde.
Sövde. We're going to go mountain biking. It
There
is
are
windy
two trails.
and it's a little bit cold. I've got longs on because it's a little bit cold. Right.
I'm in shorts and it's a bit shivery.
It is a bit shivery. Let's put some warmth into ourselves. Right, is that the start of the trail there?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're on the wrong path.
We're on a footpath.
And I'm in the completely wrong
Wrong gear, yeah, me too.
I'm cycling on the tarmac on the way home gear.
Right, so we're gonna do the blue first
Blue
and
number
then...
2 first.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I'm gonna start my healthometer. You gonna do as well?
I'm already on.
I thought you were being very nonchalant about that. Not taking the opportunity to log an exercise, but oh no. You were way
I'm
ahead of the
you.
game. Right, never been here before. Blue is straight on, that's red. We will be doing the red later on. No real idea what to expect. Had a look at Mike from Mike's Bike Rides video quickly this morning, but that video was from 4 years ago. There's been a lot of, I was going to say water under the bridge, clouds across the sky since he made that video, so we'll see how we get on. Ooh, a standy up a bit.
Watching out for nettles.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Again, I'm glad I wore long trousers. Hell's teeth, it's windy. This is something that we don't do that often, Soph, is, right, there was a sign.
I think we've taken the... No, I think we're coming back. No, I think we need to be up on that one there then. There.
Right, this is overgrown. There we are. Right. Yeah, Soph. So anyway, when Mike first came on this,
it was a new thing. And you said it needed packed in. Well, that was 4 years ago. So hopefully it has been used. So weather's been a bit topsy-turvy the last couple of weeks. Really sunny, then really wet, and really sunny, then really wet. Today we're having a little bit sunny, but really windy. Although in the forest, and this is the reason we came out here today, in the forest it's not as windy. But the reason I wanted to mention wet is that start of the spring it was so incredibly dry. There was virtually no rainfall for about 3 or 4 weeks. And now we're into June. Traditionally one of the wetter months. And there's been a fair bit of rain, but it's also been quite warm. So the smell in here at the moment is absolutely wonderful. It's that kind of verdant, lush. It smells green. And it's not that cold once you get going. You're right there.
I'm all right here. Yeah, I got a stick in my wheel.
You got a stick in your wheel.
It fell out again.
It got better.
It got better, yeah.
I'll say this, trail dogs. I'm definitely one for hammering down hills and hitting big jumps, frightening myself half to death. But these kind of cycles, dapple sunlight through beautiful woodland, if that's all there is, I don't mind it. You know, when I'm older, I'll still be doing this. I might not be doing the crazy downhill, if I get to call what I do going downhill crazy. Crazy for me. Maybe not crazy for everyone. But there'll always be this. And that's what I love about mountain biking. And as long as you don't get lost, like we did when we went out to Sövde and had that lost in the backwoods odyssey, which was fun. Ooh, a root. Well handled there, Gary. You smacked it with your front wheel and your back wheel. Right, so both of these trails are about 3 k's. So they're not going to take that long. And this, it's described as a blue. So far, I'm going to say this is a green. You could bring your family out onto this. Your grandmother on her step-through bicycle, you know, give her a bit of a fatter tyre, and she's managing this quite easily. So I think the blue signifier is maybe being a little bit generous. Maybe it's down to the beauty. But I think as far as beauty is concerned, this is a pro line. We'll go straight through black, double black. And this is a pro line as far as beauty is concerned. What do you say, Soph?
What do I say what? That this is a stroll in the woods?
I was just talking about the not accreditation, what's the word I'm looking for?
Certificate? No.
Certification for this. It's blue. This is not blue, this is green.
Yeah, I think both of them on trail forks are classed as blue.
Okay.
But I had a look at the map and I've completely forgotten what it said.
Right, because
As
this
in on the notice board.
this is not a blue. This is a green. But I said,
But I think that the red and the blue on the trail names, I think it's just to separate them.
right.
Not necessarily.
Okay. But I said that as far as beauty is concerned, this is a pro line. Yeah, because we have season tickets for the bike park. That's what we tend to do.
I'll take a picture of the notice board
All right, okay.
for future reference.
Right. We tend, because we have tickets for the bike park, we tend to go there. Everyone loves a bit of lift access, especially Gab. Actually, Gab might not mind this. But Sophie and I have decided that we need to get out more. We need to get out more, don't we, Soph?
We need to get out more.
Yes. Experience more of the world. Not just Valorsen.
Exactly, not just bike parks. Revisit some trails we haven't been to for years,
Uh-huh.
and basically just explore the trail forks map
Yeah.
and see what we haven't tried yet.
I think that one of us needs to buy trail forks.
I've got trail forks. I pay for trail forks.
Have you?
Yeah. A couple of years ago when we went to Alsace.
Okay, and you've still got it on your phone?
Yeah.
Fine, fair enough. The pro version?
I think so.
You think so?
Well, I can search maps and things.
Okay, well, yep. No, that's good. I always seem to be the last to know.
I've got a password somewhere.
I've got a password. Well, you tend not to have password protected free stuff.
No. If you can't search on the map by typing your name in,
Yeah.
then you've just got the freebie version. And you can look at it's very limited.
As you come into more sunny areas of the forest, the smell changes. It now smells of that dry, hot pine forest. If you've ever
You
been
were
to
asking what the one up around my parents is like.
Yeah,
Think sort of this sort of stuff,
right, okay.
but with a bit more hill.
Yeah, this is remarkably flat. Another obstacle. Granny maybe wouldn't make it over that on her step through. Oh, and another one. Right. Looking for a marker. There we are. Woo. The route nearly took me down. Sorry, Granny, that would have gotten you with your slick balloon tyres. No, but I was saying, if any of you have been to the south of France, I'm taking a walk in the woods there. That's what it smells like, pine.
A pickleball court.
What do you say?
I said it's a pickleball court.
What the hell is pickleball?
I have no idea.
It sounds like a
It's vaguely
sandwich.
tennis shaped, the court,
Uh-huh.
but I have no idea how you play pickleball.
It sounds like a sandwich, something you get in a bar. I'll have a pickleball, please. Pickleball sandwich. Right, there was a sign there for the red trail as well. Ah, right. This splits.
I think that's where we came,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it goes kind of long and then it goes back.
Yeah. Right, okay, so up here we go. Ooh, downhill. Put the saddle down. Nettles!
Right, there you are.
Did you pull your you pulled your brakes, didn't you?
I might have done it one little bit. But I also was being a numpty getting back on my bike on the hill bit.
What did you get off on the hill for?
No, not getting off, but getting started.
All right. Whoops. Whoop. I hope we've got that. That was a little field mouse or something running across the
Gary
trail.
almost sliding off the side of the hill there.
I did, yeah. Had I not, though, I wouldn't have got a field mouse running across the trail. So it was on purpose. Kinda, sorta.
It wasn't intentional.
Right, and down. Red goes up the way. And I guess that's it. So that's the blue one.
And that's the trail number 2. Blue.
Right, so why is there a red arrow pointing
Because
there?
in the skills bit, this is the blue and red bit, and the green bit is over there. So if you go, this is the start point for
Right,
this side.
right.
That's the start point for that side. See?
Okay. Shall we do the skills bit afterwards?
Yes.
Right then. I'll follow you this. Oh no.
No, I'll follow you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the easy one and then you do the hard one. No, maybe not. Right then.
Following the red signs this time.
Following the red signs. See how much excitement there is. Will Granny be able to manage on her slick-tired balloon bike with the step-through function? Fairly sure she could have managed the blue one.
Yes, I'm very sure that Granny on her step-through bike with its slick tyres, her city bike no less, could have made it around that blue trail. That wasn't very blue at all. It was kind of green. So if Granny didn't find it too difficult, perhaps you won't find it too difficult to drop us a like. That is, of course, if you've been enjoying the videos so far. If you have been enjoying it, please, please, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, you could also consider doing that. We would be very happy indeed. And drop us a comment. We are absolute suckers for comments. We like them. Now, shall we get on and see what the red trail has to offer?
Right, so this way. Alright, getting ready for some uphillage. There we go. I found a hill!
We were on a hill before.
I think, yeah, we've just been on this.
Alright, so you can actually tie them together without
Yeah.
going to the beginning. When you know where you're going.
Right, I think I've got something stuck in my wheel. I do indeed.
Have you got a stick?
Yeah.
I've got a cobweb in
In
mine.
the derailleur. That's still in there.
Is it wedged?
Good and tight.
I'll get mulched.
Right. So that looks like it's the walker's trail.
Yeah.
And saddle down. So Trail Folks reckons That's 3 kilometers, that blue one.
No, it's 2 point something.
2 point something, right. I was going to say, because that went really quickly.
I'm not sure I've had a mile buzz on my watch, so... And,
Oh yeah, that's the point.
but I've not... We
Look
can
at
see how
watch.
far we've gone.
Just over 3 clicks.
Mine says 2.07 miles.
Okay. Why don't you
But
change
I
it to,
started a bit before, so...
why don't you change it to kilometers?
It's the kilometres in the app, just not on the watch for some reason.
Yeah. I changed mine because it was just annoying
Yeah.
having
well,
to do having to do the 1.6 times. Getting warm now. When we got out of the car, Sophie was shivering, weren't you, darling? Shivering.
I'm not shivering now.
No.
Pine cone. Pine cones are slippery.
You've what?
Pine cones are slippery.
Something slippery.
Pine cones.
Pine cones are slippery. Yes,
Slippery,
they are.
and they also roll.
Ah,
make it
yeah,
even
they
better.
do. They do. Ooh, mulch, yeah. Front wheel started to give way there. Fortunately, the crypto's hooked up and saved me from an embarrassing fall in front of my wife and you lot.
Ooh, a pedal struck a root there.
Yeah, feel free to chat, Soph. If you say anything amusing by accident, I'll leave it in.
Yeah. That's my trouble cycling though. I spend too much time focusing on where I'm going. I forget to put a commentary as to what I'm seeing and stuff.
It's not the most challenging trail in the world.
No. Still need to see where I'm going.
Yeah. Vision's overrated. Says the person that wears glasses most of the time. Just not right now. Don't need to read anything, and that's why I wear my glasses, to read. Well, there's some uphill here, so where there's uphill, there may even be some downhill.
Bugs.
Yeah, it's a trifle overgrown, but I can see tyre tracks, so it is being used. You alright there, my lover?
Yeah. Ooh, no.
Sophie met the sharp corner.
On a very non-tricky bit.
You found a slippy bit?
I found a slippy bit.
Yeah. It's a bit tight, that corner.
Uh-huh. With a nice slippy root right in the middle of it.
And together again.
I think I might have to check my legs for ticks when we get home.
I was just thinking,
I should have worn my longs.
I'm glad I've got longs on. I think I might check anyway, certainly my arms.
Around the ankles and
Yeah.
wrists, neck.
Do
Just
not
all
want
over.
tick-borne encephalitis.
Yeah. Borrelia is not fun either, but
Swelling of the brain, possible paralysis, possible death. No thank you, not today, sir. Or any other day for that matter.
borrelia can be treated with antibiotics.
Mind you, having said that, you get a few months off work. You wouldn't be able to do anything with those few months off
No.
work.
It would be a waste of
Being fed through a tube.
time off.
Yeah, when we were in the Vosges region of France,
Ow.
all of the mountain bikers there, despite the heat, were all with longs on. And we found out later it is a hot spot for ticks. And we said, well, I got bitten once by a tick, embedded itself in my chest. But I got it off.
You're also safe from nettles.
Yeah, I'm safe from nettles as well.
Nettles are more of a temporary nuisance though.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did get bitten by a tick, or it wouldn't attach itself. It did grow a little bit. As for the brain damage, it's very difficult to tell with me, you know. Maybe I was brain damaged, maybe I wasn't. Tree! That I literally did not see coming.
Dong.
There's a tree.
There's a tree.
I've just cycled into it. I pushed that aside. It was
Yeah.
obscuring the view, and then there was a big tree in the way. So I stopped suddenly, sharply.
Well, I didn't cycle into a tree. I nearly did, by not paying attention.
In fact, I'm going to call that a crash.
Yeah.
Low speed, but
A crash nonetheless.
take them as they come. Well, Soph,
Yeah.
this is very much a departure from what we usually do.
Very much. Still enjoyable though.
I was going to say, not hating it.
Nope. It's a hike on a bike.
It's a hike on a bike.
And we're both fans of hikes
Don't mind
and
it.
bikes.
You know, if only I had like a cross-country 120, maybe I'd be enjoying it more.
Or not.
Or not, no. I think the only thing with cross-country bicycles, fast as they are, for the average person, I think you're better off buying a bigger bike. Just gives you more options.
Especially if you've only got the budget for the one bike.
Well, exactly. But it depends what you want to do.
Exactly.
If you, because when we bought, I went from looking at stuff like this
Yeah.
with the occasional jump to seeing stuff out of Whistler and going, oh my word,
Yeah.
things have changed. And then, you know, well, if I want to do bigger jumps, which at the time I did, and which at the time of speaking I still do, and I just think if I bought like even a 150,
Yeah. What's the Eugene?
140,
Yeah. So again, sort of a little bit in betweeny.
it's the baby bike.
The baby enduro.
Yeah. It's their trail bike.
Yeah.
I don't think they do a cross country. I mean, the range isn't as big as say Canyon,
No.
who, I mean, basically same business model, direct to consumer.
Yeah.
Oh, a berm.
And I suppose they do quite a big range of kids' bikes now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Propane are more concerning themselves with the bigger end of the market. So there's the Tai, which is an enduro. There's the Spindrift, which is the super enduro. But all of them pedal really well.
Uh-huh.
Another berm. Wow. Berms!
Yeah.
And no berm. That would have been good, a berm there.
Ooh.
Right,
I nearly
hill,
kept going straight there.
hill, hill, hill. Branch. Can I get underneath? Ooh, only just. I thought I was going to catch my spine on that. Oh, we've just come. Oh, what did you stop for, Gary? Right, well, I get to do my hill start. So, hill start. Seat down. Get ready to go. Start pedaling. Seat up, and off you go. Whew. I can feel it in my lungs. I enjoyed those berms. Got a bit of speed through them. Again, it's all relative. For you guys are going, yeah, that wasn't fast. Riding it blind. I can go
When you don't
faster.
know where you're going. Did not enjoy hitting my head on that tree though.
Did you not see it?
Yes, and I ducked, but I didn't duck low enough.
Okay. Yeah, I was more concerned about getting my back caught on it. Right, oh, there's a log here. Oh, gosh, this is... I mean, it may not be the most exciting thing ever, but as far as beauty is concerned, this is amazing. And we're at the top of the hill now. This is a very natural trail. It's like a goat track. Ooh, flat corner. Yeah, Mike was saying that he thought the use of elevation wasn't very good. So we've just come up a big hill and it's kind of winding down at the same gradient. But, I mean, if I built this 5-6 years ago, then yeah, it would probably look a bit like this. And then you get a bit better. You think, oh, I should have done something there. But having said that, if it gets people to come out here and try cycling, I mean, there are bits which are tricky-ish, shall we say, slightly challenging. Not terribly, but you know, I think we're back onto the the blue route again. So this is coming towards the end.
Yeah, coming in to the end. And I think.
It's a fairly steep hill in parts. I mean, you could do something with it. That's maybe locals around here, if you're finding this is becoming a little bit ordinary. That's a hillside there, together with the local trail association, it could be developed.
Well, there we are then, and that's the end of the film. And I guess if there's anything we can take away from this film, it's that there is another absolutely gorgeous trail in Skåne, well worth a visit, and also another brilliant trail with potential. It just needs, let's face it, it needs some hooligan kids to get out there and start digging, so that hooligan dads can go out there and ride. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed that. Coming up next on the channel, we have a couple of films from last year, namely the ones where we were in the Alps and at the bike parks in Germany. They will be coming up very soon. Then we're going back to the Alps and to Germany, so we will be doing daily vlogs from there. And when we come back from our winter, when we come back from our summer road trip, we're going to play around a bit with the format of these videos. Maybe add some bloopers, maybe add some, what's going on in the world of mountain biking, maybe add some opinion. Well, if I find an opinion, I'll be sure to let you know. Anyway, that's it. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the videos, please like, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, I nearly forgot. My name's Gary, so you don't have to be.